Lovely jubbly, just tricked you there. God, look at the signal. That's got to be reviewed, especially on the Purple Draft Pro. And it's quite a lot heavier. Especially with the whistle. Oh, Jesus. I don't cook enough then.
No.
Right, what can I say? Here we are. Rate my beer, Paul. Hazy Pal. Fruity, smooth, hoppy, juicy. £1.30, exclusively brewed by 4Pier Brewing again for our friends at Asda. Same 4 ingredients as normal, but it has yeast, which is interesting, isn't it? 5.1% ABV, brewed with American hops, oats and wheat for a hazy, fruity pale ale with a smooth finish. Sounds interesting enough. Also on the deal, buy 3 get 1 free, which will cost you 90p for a 330ml can. Now that you can't knock by today's standards. You know, we're all trying to save a penny here and there, and that is quality, isn't it?
Yeah, when you can pick up reasonable beers in your supermarket.
You haven't tried it yet?
Yeah, but I'm saying in general.
Oh, yeah, no, the last one.
So look, that really does have a nice haziness to it. There's nice golden colour going on there, and yeah,
It smells fruity.
it's going to say I can really smell it. There's a real fruitiness there.
I'll let you go first. I have to say, I'm quite into it.
Yeah, there is a lot of fruit going on there. There's a slightly bready smell as well.
Let's have a go. See what I get. Grapefruit, maybe?
Yeah, yeah. This one's vegan as well, isn't it?
Yeah, they're both vegan.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm getting more tropical fruit than anything.
Yeah, actually, it was, as it was pouring that, there was a really strong aroma of fruit coming out there.
I'm not getting oats, are you?
I was getting a kind of bready smell.
Yeah, you've got, yeah, you can tell there's a maltiness as well as a hoppiness in it, can't you? But I couldn't make out if that's oats. No, I don't know. Right, go on. I always say the smell don't make a lot of difference, it's what it tastes like. Right, to the top again, you see?
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Quite hoppy.
Now, see, I don't think it is. I found it really quite smooth. There's quite a lot of fruit flavours in there. It really is packing those fruit flavours in. I found it quite smooth, almost slightly creamy. You're getting quite a thick mouthfeel on this, and that's kind of that oaky, that oats and the thickness of that. I kind of feel that when I'm drinking this.
That's certainly drinkable.
I'm not finding it overly hoppy. You are getting a tiny bit of bitterness on the end.
I thought it was a nice bitterness, hoppiness at the end of it, which followed your fruit flavour. It's not leaving that dodgy, as I call it.
You do have a slight bit of bitterness that's balancing out quite nicely those fruit flavours. They're quite tropical, aren't they? There's a certain sweetness to that, and I'm mango, pineapple.
Hazy, fruity. Yeah, mango, pineapple, grapefruit, citrusy. There's quite, again, like the other one we did, the IPA. This is not as hoppy, obviously, as the IPA.
It's smoother.
Yeah, which is exactly what they're saying on the back. With American hot soap wheat, yeah. And it does have that smooth finish. And again, that's a pretty much a win.
When you pick up these supermarket beers, especially the ones that are made, like this one is made for Asda, they're not going massive on the look at me. It's quite plain and simple, the packaging and everything else. You're thinking, oh, have they got it right? Have they got it right? Actually, do you know what? These guys are doing really well. They're producing a product that is really matching up to what it says on the tin. They're pleasant flavours.
Yeah, no, I can agree with that.
They're going in there and getting the style right of the drink as well, aren't they?
Yeah, and they're not charging you a fortune for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've said before, I mean, a lot of the Aldi ones are dodgy, but sometimes when you get the cheaper ones, if you're doing a taste test for something halfway decent, costing 2 or 3 times the money, and you've had a couple of beers up the time, you wouldn't know the difference in a way. And that's what I've always said. This
particular range, was it their stout that, although I'm not into those flavours, I found quite drinkable?
Yeah, you've got the stout, the IPA, which we've done. We've done the stout and the IPA, and this is the pale ale.
I'm really impressed with this. This range that they're doing for Asda, they're producing things a lot less cost than you're going to get some big brand names, etc. And they are really getting the styles of drink right. They are getting the flavours right. There's not anything nasty in there like a tinniness or anything like that. They really are being true to what they're saying they're trying to do. And I really appreciate that. And I think that they've done a really good job. I'm rating them around 7s and 8s, aren't I? But do you know what? They're in keeping with bigger brand names.
Yeah, I can go along with that. I mean, I hope they do a Weizen beer. Or a Pilsner.
It would be wonderful to try, yeah.
You know,
it'd be good to see if they could actually keep to the style and perform a good beer for the price.
I struggle with a stout, I must admit, but that's because of my own taste preferences.
Yeah.
But the IPA and that are good to go, and like I say, cost effective. You know, we want to cut that corner, don't we?
They really are staying true to style. The IPA, yeah, it was hoppy. This one is just like a pale ale. That's great. It's got those nice fruity flavours.
It's bursting with flavours.
It's got a little bit of hint of bitterness there that balance it out. I am getting a thicker mouthfeel, which I don't know whether is the oatiness. A little bit of bready maltiness.
Yeah, as well.
But you are getting drinks that are good. I think that they are good.
I think it's got more go than the IPA.
It's got more fruit than the IPA.
Yeah.
The fruit flavours are more predominant in the pale ale.
It's got a better aftertaste.
And it's smoother.
You do get a bit of hops on the end, but it's not overbearing or anything. It is a very smooth drink, and for what you're paying for it, regardless of what you're paying for it, actually, it's not a bad drink.
And they stay true to style and what they say on the can, and I really do like that. I think that's really good. What you're picking up and reading is basically what you're getting. So yeah, these guys.
Cheap price.
Yeah, these guys are doing well for me. I'm going to go on this one.
Probably exactly the same as I am.
I don't know. I'm going to go on this. I don't know. It's 7, 8. No, go on. I'm going to go with you. I'm going to give this one an 8 as well. I like the juicy, fruity flavour. It's because the whole range for me are. Yeah, I would definitely go out and buy them again. They're good value for money. They're true to style. So yeah, actually, do you know what? It is an 8. It's a rate of beer value.
See,
because I did a 7.5 on the IPA, and
well, I did a 7 on the IPA because I prefer that. So,
but they are there.
But
between that 7 and the 8, they are there, and bigger brands. I've rated lower, so there we go.
When we're going to this level, it's irrespective of the numbers, isn't it? It's a definite yes. And when we got away from that bit,
I would go into Asda and I would definitely buy these.
I mean, some people don't like the numbers, do they? But we asked everyone, and more people said keep the numbers. They do come back and haunt you. I know there's a certain perfect draft review that I'm still getting punched in the side of the head for by certain people on Facebook, and I will mention no names. But it's all part of the fun, and it keeps it funny.
It is, definitely.
You know, I did get one rather wrong, but I brought up in the hype, I suppose. So, we're both on a yes.
Yeah, these guys are definite yes.
And we're both on a no.
Go out and try them, I recommend them.
Yeah, you tried it, let us know.
Yeah.
Did get inspired this one by the Beer Monster. Do check out his channel.
Yeah.
Bonjour.
Great stuff, thanks for watching.